Yes, somebody else was talking about global warming, another confusing aspect of life. But all I can say is through my travels, through my exposure to life on the earth, across the planet, I have sensed the human footprint is far bigger than any other creature. Where people sit at a old antique chair and start digesting and reading about science, about nature, about animal kingdoms, about explorations, instead of being gentle with your own nature, in turn becoming gentler with every step of the way as you continue to experience and engage with the source of the nature, you will become more sensitive to life and you will do what is necessary. People philosophize, they use a helicopter, they take all the equipment up to the Antarctic, Arctic for exploration, studying about the earth, studying about the depletion of the glacial surface, the global warming, global energy, global this, the heat. I'll tell you what, Great Britain is going through a heat wave and everybody is flocking to the sea, flocking to the beaches. They might go for the next 2 to 3 days. By the 4th day, they might retract it and start blaming, oh, it's too hot, it's global warming, and the news media and the politicians and the scientists will all start about talking. There we said, it's global warming. It's nothing to do with global warming. It's all to do with, can the human being cope with the rise of the temperature? Well, it is a natural phenomena of the planet. It's the way the source of the existence function. It's that the human thought, what has been pushed into this head, is so foul and is so intended for you to be confused, you to be unpleasant, you to be aggressive, and you to be unnatural in your natural state of life. So once it's all been pushed into your head, the global warming, the rising temperatures becomes a convoluted and a twisted and a aggressive and an aberrant wiring in your head, unable to delete. What has been wired in here for the last 5 days, last 2 days, last 3 days, and what will be wired in going forward for the next few days, realistically, existentially, doesn't exist. But what is wired in here through memory bank of your most twisted and aberrant and backward mind is such that you are unable to adapt. You will relate to the logic which you've been fed and educated with. It's not the book, it's not your education, it's not your intellect that will save your life. It is how adaptable and how uneducated you are on this planet that you will sense the sensitivity to life. And that's what will simply make life survive. Adapting and changing to ever evolving and changing circumstances, unpredictable, uncertain, unknown situations, how we adapt to. is what makes life an incredibly throbbing and incredibly intelligent creature that life is on the planet. We humans, once we are plugged in, wired up with memory, unable to unplug, unwire, and undo what is stuck in our thought, in our memory, in our past experiences.